The definition of democracy as the government of the people, for the people, and by the people is a cliché that is apt where it is practiced democratically. However, in Nigeria, over time, democracy has come to be seen as a government of the people by a few who were elected by the people. This new occurrence is not far from the fact that many are unaware of how they can have their input in the running of state affairs. In Ogun State, this is not the case. When people from the various local government areas of the state cast their votes for the present administration of Senator Ibikunle Amosun, many had faith that they would have a say in that their votes were really going to count. Since the 9th of May 2011, when he assumed the role of governor, the people have not been let down. One major issue of governance is in the provision of amenities to the people. Many governments make the mistake of providing what they feel are the needs of the people and ignore the pressing needs. This administration has continued to prove that it is possible to know the needs of the people and work in line with such needs through consultations. The preparation of the budget for the 2014 fiscal year for many states in Nigeria is conducted with utmost secrecy, and, until it is read, many are unaware of the content. In Ogun State, however, since the administration of Governor Ibikunle Amosun started, the contributions of the people and their desires and needs are taken into consideration as major inputs to the annual budget. Also, since then, the Ministry of Budget and Planning has conducted annual town hall meetings for the preparation of the budget. The third meeting took place at the June 12 Cultural Center in Abeokuta. In attendance were members of the State Executive Council, royal fathers, groups and associations, union leaders, various stakeholders, as well as sons and daughters of Ogun State. The event started with the address of the Honorable Commissioner for Budget and Planning, who spoke on the success of the town hall meetings in the recent past.
You will recall that similar meetings were held at this same venue in 2011 and 2012 to deliberate on matters concerning the development of Ogun State. The outcome of those consultative sessions were highly rewarding, as the robust contributions made by the participants were found very useful by the government in the allocation of resources.
The Commissioner added that the government has been able to achieve various strides in its 5 cardinal programs through planning and judicious use of its resources.
The 2013 budget was carefully packaged with inputs from various stakeholders to further enhance the realization of the administration's vision. Some of our achievements in 2013 include the provision of free textbooks and instructional materials to students in all public, primary and post-primary schools in the state, with the aim of alleviating the financial burden on parents and also ensuring that every student has access to qualitative education regardless of social background. Also, our higher institutions are undergoing comprehensive reforms which will reposition them as leading institutions in the country. In the area of health, we have upgraded health facilities and recruited additional qualified medical personnel.
Other areas such as infrastructural development, commerce and industry, security as well as social development are also undergoing tremendous changes from what was obtainable in the recent past. The Executive Governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, then addressed his people. He then reiterated the commitment of his government to the implementation of the agenda drawn up by his team upon his assumption of office.
Let me welcome you warmly to the town hall meeting for the consideration of the 2014 budget. Since the inception of our administration, we have left no one in doubt as to our commitment to the transformation of our dear state and the burning desire to improve on the conditions of living of the good people of our great state. Our dream is to restore Ogun State to its natural, enviable position among states in Nigeria. All our actions and efforts in the past 29 months have been channeled towards the realization of this vision. Without being immodest, I want to state that we have been able to demonstrate that our mission to rebuild is not just another government propaganda or cash race, but an elaborate master plan to bring about socio-economic progress in our dear state. We are passionate about our programs, and we shall remain undoubted in their implementation.
The governor, as usual, thanked the people for their unwavering support to his administration, even when they had to be inconvenienced for the greater good of Ogun State to be achieved.
We have no iota of doubt that we are on course. We shall surely deliver on our promises. Let me use this forum to acknowledge and commend the high level of understanding, support, and cooperation that this administration has enjoyed from the good people of Ogun State. Our commitment to the mission to rebuild has actually been reinforced by the total support we have received from our people, despite the fact that in the course of implementing our programs, policies, and projects, some inconveniences have been experienced by our people. I want to assure all of us that we shall soon overcome all these initial challenges in the similar manner that a woman does at childbirth. Then when the baby is born and starts growing, then becomes a thing of joy for the family. Ogun State has become a community where all positive hopes and aspirations can be fulfilled.
Stating again the need for the town hall meeting for the year 2014 budget preparation, the governor emphasized that the contributions of the people would be taken very seriously.
The essence of this town hall meeting is to enable us to jointly articulate our development agenda for the 2014 financial year. I want to assure you that all your contributions and suggestions shall be put into consideration in the preparation of the budget. As already enunciated by the Honorable Commissioner for Budget and Planning in her speech, we have been able to record remarkable achievement this year, and we are poised to further consolidate on this in the 2014 financial year. We shall remain focused on our targets and unwavering in our mission to make a positive impact in the lives of our people. Let me assure you that this administration will not leave any of the ongoing projects uncompleted. However, it is important to state that the continued support and cooperation of our people is of paramount importance.
After the governor's speech, the people of the Gateway State were then given the opportunity to ask questions, to which the governor answered. One major question that came up was about the distribution of the new market complexes being constructed in various locations.
By the time you finish your work, the region of market places for your land. Are you going to distribute the block portions by yourself, or you are going to give it to some other people to distribute, so that those who are not in the market like that will be having 4 shops, 5 shops?
Nígbà tá a fẹ́ wó gbogbo àwọn ọ̀nà tá a ṣe, a ti gbé kámẹ́rà lọ, a ti yà bó ṣe rí ní kọ̀ọ̀kan, a dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn wípé kán lọ síbẹ̀, kán kọ nọ́mbà ṣọ́ọ̀bù sílẹ̀ àti orúkọ ẹni tó ní àwọn ṣọ́ọ̀bù yìí. Ẹlòmíì ṣọ́ọ̀bù ó rẹ̀ tiẹ̀ níbẹ̀ tá ní kọ́kọ́ orúkọ ẹ̀ lẹ̀. Àwa ti ṣe pé gbogbo àwọn tó ti ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù tẹ́lẹ̀ níbi tá a ti wó ọ̀nà yẹn, àwọn la máa kọ́kọ́ fún ní àyè wípé ẹ wá gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù yìí padà.
One major challenge being faced by Nigerian youths today is unemployment. So, it was not surprising that a citizen inquired and made suggestions as to how this can be tackled.
The issue of unemployment, youth unemployment in Ogun State. It has become a challenge and it has become a threat to this community. And I think as at now we should look seriously into this issue very well. And probably if the government can involve the private sectors in the state, forming the Ogun State Youth Development Plan draft, that everybody should come up with their modalities on how to solve this problem once and for all.
The Ogun State government, under the leadership of Senator Ibikunle Amosun, on assumption of office, took time to find out the number of youths without jobs in the state. Today, over 20,000 have been employed, and this effort is going to be continuous so as to reduce unemployment in the state. During his address, the governor answered students of higher institutions on the issue of their tuition fees, as well as giving reasons as to why higher education can be qualitative, but not free in Ogun State.
Can one of you just tell us how much you pay? Tell us, you should know. Tell me. 90,000. One paper wrote that we collect 425,000. We don't collect that. Even I challenge them that if they see anybody paying above maybe 150,000, they should let me know. So if you are saying 90,000, we don't want to have a watery, a useless degree, a degree that will not worth its salt, a degree that even the teachers will not be paid, lecturers will not be paid. So that is why the fee we are charging, I don't think is excessive. And we have maintained what we meant. We did not increase it. Indeed, even though I don't want to go to that today, we reduced it by 10%. So, but you understand what I'm saying? We want the best for us. This is Ogun State. It must be the best.
The provision of a good roads network, as well as infrastructure for economic and social development, has been of major focus on the agenda of the Ogun State government. As such, when many ask for roads, they can be sure that it is already in the plan of the governor. All that is needed is more time for the funds to become available for the government to execute the projects. The high point of the town hall meeting was the immediate employment of Mr. Ojelabi Abiodun, a blind graduate from the Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, who showed his appreciation.
The reason why I came here today is to come and appreciate my lovely governor and to request for the assistance on employment. Because since I have graduated, I have no employment. So that's when I came here today. But my governor have already assisted me for another great opportunity for me to begin to be working at the Ministry of Women Affairs.
Although he was born with his sight intact, Mr. Abiodun suffered from measles during his higher institution days, which made him blind, and he had to go back to learn from primary level using Braille. Many more questions were asked, to which Governor Amosun answered, clarified on, and proffered adequate solutions to. This ultimately reinforced the trust the people reposed in the governor. What is needed is more patience for the good dreams of the people to be actualized. In all, the administration of Senator Ibikunle Amosun is poised in the coming financial year to do more for his people. But to do this effectively, the government has chosen to listen to the heartbeat of the people so as to execute plans that will touch the very lives of the people it is leading. This is not just mere talk. The administration has proven again that it is ready and capable to work its talk. This is the third time this kind of town hall meeting has been held to feel the pulse of the people, so as to plan for the next financial year in Ogun State. The people speak on the importance of these town hall meetings and are happy at the outcome.
The importance of having a town hall meeting with various groups is to get from them what actually they want the government to do for them. And this goes a long way. When you get them saying what they want, you'll be able to plan
this type of interaction should be coming maybe 3 times in a year with our people, mostly the traders. You know, we have literates, we have illiterates. Like the government is saying now, it try to analyze this in Yoruba to them. Everybody is happy, and with them now I'm trying to tell them the one they didn't understand. So this type of thing is very important.
ìpàdé tí wọ́n wá ń ṣe ń bí ìpàdé tó dáa ni o torí ìjọba yìí ó ń ṣe dáadáa ọ̀nà ìlú mi sì láti bí ọdún 5 èmi mo mọ iye tí mo fi ń tún mọ́tò ṣe ó dẹ̀ ti ń ṣe fún wa báyìí.
Since not everybody had the opportunity to ask questions, some speak on what they desire the state government to do for them.
He has done so many things for us. He has uplifted the traders, and even during this festival, he gave us about 10 million naira for the traders for the Salah. And we have this microcredit, something they are doing. The government have put a lot of money for us to be rolling around the traders. We want more. Oliver Twist.
Can you say
specifically about this market they are doing? Like my own market now, if you are in Obalipede market now, you've seen that they have completed so many things. The glass house is there. We have our 46 toilets working now. We have borehole there. The water is running everywhere.
I want to thank for the governor, that the governor is trying for our town. You need the help for company. You have many youths, you do not have job.
On the 30th of October 2013, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, played host to the President